I'm just so happy it's over. That's it. That's my sporting career done, and I'm so just glad it's over. I'm happy it's over. Not much else I can say. I'm really relieved that it's over, and I come away with the victory, which is what we come here to do.
You said you wouldn't shake hands afterwards, but you earned each other's respect in the ring.
Yeah, look, he come over to me, and I did ask him. I said, "You really want to do it?" And he said, "Yeah." And so, got to respect the man for that. What's happen's in the past. I'm 44 years old in less than a month, and I'm too old to be having gripes with other grown men. So I'm happy to break bread with him. And he said, "You want to have a coffee?" And I said, "Yeah." So me and him will go for coffee one day and have a chat. And as I said, man, I'm too old to be worried about silly schoolboy spat, so to speak. So I'm actually looking forward to it. He's I don't know him very well. I don't know him at all, to be honest. But I've seen him with his kids, and he seems like I know he's a fantastic father. He's highly devoted to his religion, so you got to respect him for that.
When it went to the judges, were you nervous?
So nervous, especially I lost. I reckon I definitely lost 2 rounds. Round 2, I reckon around maybe 5 was really close, but I'm happy for him to have that. Other than that, there might have been another 1 or 2 that were maybe close. Maybe another 1 that was close at the most, and he had a point deducted. So anyway, at the end of the day, I got the win. That's what we come in to do. So there's no point whinging or carrying on about it. I won, and that's all that matters.
That point deduction proved the difference, didn't it?
Well, I don't know how, but it did, yeah. But look, he was holding me. It's pretty clear. It's pretty clear he was holding me. Like, that's what we're concerned about coming into the fight. We spoke to the Combat Sports Authority yesterday about it. We spoke to the referee today again about it. That's what we're concerned about. We've seen it happen before when I fought Barry Hall. Nothing happened about it. Thankfully tonight it did. And look, at the end of the day, man, I don't want to keep sounding like I'm giving it to him or carrying on it. Like, I want to have a coffee with him and settle the score. I'm never going to talk about this fight again. I'll get asked about it in the coming days, I know that, but you guys have seen me fight before. I'm never a bloke who gets on TV or radio and say, I fought this guy, I fought that guy. If I get asked about it, I'll answer the question, but other than that, this part of my life's done. I'm so happy I'm done with it, so happy. I can't handle this game anymore. It's not for me anymore. I've had my time. I've had a lot of fun. I've helped a lot of boxers come through. I mean, I look at Tim Tszyu and Jai Bataille, what they're doing. They started fighting on undercard, So that's pretty crazy. I'm not trying to, for a second, take any credit for what they've done because they've done it all themselves. Jai Bataille has to travel down from the Central Coast before school and spar me and then go back to school. Like, that's how dedicated this bloke is to the sport. So to see him at the top of the tree now doing what he's doing, man, that's an awesome. I'm so happy for him and so happy for Tim Tszyu. I hope Tim Tszyu goes out this week and wins. I'm really proud of what I've done for boxing and them couple of guys, but as far as I'm concerned, that's all over for me.
Gal, did you say anything to Sonny during the fight about his tactics, the holding moves?
Nah, the referee I didn't say a word to Sonny. I'm too concerned about getting punched. He landed a right hand. Look, I'm lucky I got a pretty hard forehead. So he landed a straight right hand. It hit me hard. He's full 106 kilos behind it. And then he hit me with an uppercut, 2 or 3 uppercuts. And I don't know why he didn't keep throwing them. Like, after he stopped throwing the uppercut, and that's why I wasn't trying to go over to the head. I just kept going the body. I kept hitting the body, and I was safe with my head out that way. So I just kept hitting his body, and they were scoring shots. So that's all that mattered to me, was scoring shots. And I was getting them shots in, which obviously I was scoring and winning the fight on the back of that. But he stopped throwing uppercuts, and I don't know why. So he probably missed his opportunity there, but. Thankfully he did stop and I got the win.
You talk about this being the end of your sporting career. Obviously, you carved an amazing career in rugby league. Where does the boxing part of your career sort of sit for you as you just reflect briefly now?
Look, it was a business to me. Boxing was a business, and thankfully that's all over now. And look, I love the sport. I loved it since I was a kid, and to be able to jump in the ring and fight, man, like it's pretty crazy to think the rugby league career I've had and now boxing career I've had. 2000 was my first year in professional sport, so 26 years. It's a long time, and I'm just really happy it's all over. I can't do it anymore. 44 years old next month, man. I can't do it anymore, so this is it.
Gary, you spoke about the result. Sonny's camp isn't happy at all. They said, we've seen the fight, you report on it.
They're going to what?
As in to the journalist, you saw the fight, you report on it. Is it any doubt at all that you didn't win the fight?
No. Come on, man. You heard the crowd. You heard the crowd when the judge gave it to Sonny. Yeah, please. I'm not going to get involved because it's done. It's never going to change. What's done is done. As I said, I'm not going to talk about this fight anymore. Part of my life is over. I'm done with it. You know, Sonny came up to me then and, you know, actually seems like a decent bloke. Some of the things that were said leading to this were not great, and you know, we spoke about that. I'm happy to sit down and have a coffee with him and end the whole feud. I'm not going to keep it. Like, I won the fight.
How are you going to spend the $1 million you just earned?
Well, I'm hoping it's that. You've got to see what the pay-per-view numbers are. Does anyone know what the pay-per-view numbers are? That's going to dictate how much money I earn. So we'll see. We'll see what that turns out to be. Yeah, but look, I'm really just happy it's all over. I don't want to feud with Sonny anymore. I don't want to feud with grown adults anymore. I really don't want to. I've got a job to do in the media. I've been 50-50 this year with 9 and 2GB because I just haven't been. My mind's been focused on this. I'm just happy it's over and I can go back to work. And you know what I'm most happy about today? Gus Gould back Sonny Bill Williams. Let me tell you now, there's not a single person or a single thing anyone can say is going to motivate me more than I motivate myself. But every now and then I'm happy to say, up yours. Gus, up yours. Got him. Probably the only time I get in, to be fair, but thankfully I got the win.
Gail, did you say you got COVID in the lead up to the fight?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if you remember, I missed 100% footy about two weeks ago. And then, obviously, I tested about 5 days later and I was over. I didn't train. And then I come back and started training and I had a sparring session against a bloke named Ike from Penrith, and he come down and punched it. I was terrible. He beat me up, to be honest, and I just never quite got over it properly. And then we did a couple of our shows, or Origin shows, out at night, out at the stadium, and just getting in and out of the cold weather all the time wasn't good for me. So on the weekend, thankfully 9 gave me the Friday off and 2GB gave me the Saturday off, and I was able to recover really well. And the 100% footy show Monday night was indoors, so I went and did that, and thankfully I come good. Look, there was no way in the world I was missing the fight. So, thankfully come good and I'm okay.